Hey guys, this is Joenimatic Games and welcome to another reaction video, and this time we are reacting to the Mortal Kombat 1 full presentation. This video was shown in the Summer Game Fest and it covers the gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1, and even Boon comes up and talk about Mortal Kombat 1. And I think there's a few more stuff, but I'm not sure because I've seen like extra fatalities, finishing moves and everything. I'm not sure this video covers all of it. But this video is like about 9 minutes long, man. I've seen some character screenshots and I haven't seen the video yet. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Oh! Kung Lao? I think that's the great Kung Lao, right? Oh, his head cannot cut yet. Oh!
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Oh, it's looking good, bruh! Oh yeah, that move, that's the great Kung Lao, alright. Oh man.
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Johnny Cage!
It's my family blade.
Kenshi! My favorite
I
character.
won't give it up without a fight.
Holy crap. Man, I'm tearing up, man. I'm tearing up. Kenshi is one of my favorite characters. Oh! Oh! Ouch. That's gonna leave a scar, man. Oh. Oh, Johnny Cage in this one don't have the green power just yet. Oh.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Yeah, boy! You are God of Fire. That's Jax. Man, they're looking so good, man. I cannot handle this. Oh. Oh my god, that triple kick in the air.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Oh, you still have lightning powers? Oh, that's Sonya. There's Kano. Okay, I'm not sure if the previous games have this, but apparently you can call your teammates to attack as well. Oh my god!
If your disease becomes known, you will be
Milena?
punished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Okay. Oh, Goro. Damn. Those punches, man. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I think he called Kung Lao just now. What is this? Is that Striker? Seems like a finisher move. Okay, you can call your teammates to join in this game. Oh! God!
Finish him.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, the fatalities. Holy. Oh my god!
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Pretty good! That's like
Now, I'm
on a
sure
whole
you
other
have
level.
Many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat,
Boon! Oh man, the myth, the legend.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now. And there's all these things that were rivalries before are now
literally brothers.
Allies. And so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Damn.
It looks incredible.
They changed
Everything
their
we
stories
saw
and
there
everything.
was, you know,
That's
in-game
crazy.
gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu. So you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, you know. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
endless possibilities.
Exactly, and you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
Wait.
That was,
for real?
I don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited.
Oh.
Wow. Well, I know the team
So he does the
working so
mocap as
hard
well?
in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals.
There's more coming.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos.
I wonder how many
Ed
characters
Boon,
there
thank
will
you so
be.
much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing.
Oh man. Okay, and that's the end of the video. I need to process this, man. You know, I wasn't expecting Kenshi to be in the game. Because I remember Kenshi is a newer MK character, you know. I think he first appeared in MKX, if I'm not mistaken. But then after that, he just disappeared, man. I was always wondering where he is in MK11. You know, not only Kenshi, the new generation, aside from Jackie and Cassie Cage, Kungjin, Takeda, all wasn't in the MK11. So it was kind of disappointing, you know. Because the final fight, missing quite a few characters that I like. Kenshi, Liu Kang, and Scorpion is like my favorite character in the Mortal Kombat Universe, man. So, seeing Kenshi in here, man, I think I found my go-to character in the game already. And, you know, I wasn't expecting Mortal Kombat 1 to be changing the character's backstory, you know. I thought they're gonna reset everything and then just a different spin of a story, but they literally changed everything. According to Ed Boon just now, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to the video and analyze the trailer, alright? I like this throwback because Kung Lao's head is bladed, right? The Great Kung Lao is bladed as well, if I'm not mistaken, but it's a jagged end. The Kung Lao that we know, that fight alongside Liu Kang, his blade is straight instead of jagged. So yeah, the fact that the Great Kung Lao tried and throw his head to attack Sub-Zero and it just like hit him, Sub-Zero just like, the hell you just do to me, man? Yup, this thing. He grabbed that thing. I think that will be inspiration for him to eventually make that head. That blade looks like the one that Kung Jin used. You know that chakram thing that he holds and attack people, you know? It looks almost like that. He throws someone. Who is that supposed to be? Is that one of our MK characters? Or is there some random guy? I don't know if that's what they're going for, but I think in this scene, Kung Lao went and find Sub-Zero to recruit him into the Earthrealm fighters, you know. Speaking of Earthrealm fighters, I mean, I might be rusty on the Mortal Kombat lore, but the whole reason the tournament even exists is because when other realms try to take over Earthrealm, the other gods like, you know what, I don't care or something, right? And then Raiden, the protector of Earthrealm, talked to the elder gods and convinced them to help a tournament so that Earthrealm can have a chance to fight, you know, and protect their realm. But now since Liu Kang is at the top of the food chain, because he controls the whole time thing and everything, even Kronika is out of the picture. So basically Liu Kang is like the highest of the highest, you know. So why is there still a tournament? I'm very curious. Or are the whole tournament concept all like scrapped away? Because like Ed Boon said, the whole MK1 story, background lore and everything will be different. So there's a possibility that Liu Kang recruited these people, Earthrealm fighters, not to participate in the tournament, but to protect Earthrealm. Like in the trailer previously, we saw that Shang Tsung appeared, right? So maybe Liu Kang recruit these people to fight head on against Shang Tsung's army, you know, instead of participating in a tournament or anything, you know. Man, it's so crazy seeing Sub-Zero and Scorpion literally brothers. When they say brother in the previous trailer, I thought that it's the relationship that you and a friend that is so close, they call each other brother, you know, instead of literally brothers. Imagine Liu Kang's thinking, seeing both of them standing side by side as brothers. He will be like, you know, you guys are bitter enemies in the previous timeline and a previous life, you know. And now you guys are brothers. For me, it seems very weird, man. It's like, you're so used to them fighting each other and now they are brothers. And Liu Kang is like the new Raiden, you know. I mean, it makes sense for Liu Kang's story because Liu Kang wanted peace. So he scoped the whole timeline and make them all like closer to each other, like related, you know, so they won't fight each other to maintain the peace. I don't know why, but Kenshi is giving me the vibes of Yakuza, you know. Maybe because of his business suit and him holding the samurai sword. And based on the conversation just now, it appears that Johnny Cage, again, like a Hollywood star, I think he bought the Cento blade from an auction or something, right? And now Kenshi is back to retrieve the sword because it was passed down from his family, you know. And it's crazy to see them all this young, man. You know, it's also crazy to see that the main Mortal Kombat cast is like what? Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, Jackson Briggs, you know. And to see like the newer cast, now a part of the core characters in the Mortal Kombat universe and interacting with the previous core cast, like Johnny Cage, which is the core cast of the previous games. It's crazy, man. Kenshi looks damn good, man. See his facial expression is like so angry. It's like, you want to fight? Come on, let's fight, man. And it appears that he's not blind yet. I actually don't know how he got blinded, man. Because in the Mortal Kombat 10, when we first met him, he's already blind. So it'll be interesting to see how he got blinded. Oh, they're fighting and then Liu Kang just came in and said, enough, stop fighting, man. Oh, it appears that Kenshi lost in this. I think this is how it goes. Kenshi was fighting Johnny Cage and Kenshi lost. And he got tied down to the chair. And then suddenly Scorpion and Sub-Zero appeared. Maybe to recruit Johnny Cage. And then Johnny Cage, of course, being the cocky guy he is, trying to fight them. And then Liu Kang just appeared like, enough fighting, man. Stop fighting. It's so nice to see Scorpion being the kind of guy that, how to say, you know how in the original games and everything, Scorpion is like always the kind of guy who go and rush and beat people up, that kind of guy. Never think, not calm and all that. And now looking at him bowing down to Liu Kang, oh my god. It's so uncanny, man. And it's so awesome as well. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for the game, man. I want to see how it goes.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
The fact that Kenshi said, you have skills but you lack experience, I was like, bro, do you know what he went through? He don't even exist yet, man, when he went through what he went through in the previous games. You have no rights to say this. And I was also wondering why Raiden have his lightning powers, man. I thought it all disappeared when he merged with Liu Kang in the previous game. Speaking of Raiden, I think this Raiden will have all the experience, knowledge of the previous games. Because the end of Mortal Kombat 11, Raiden only loses his power, but he still said that he will guide Liu Kang when he create a new timeline, So I'm assuming it's the same Raiden, and it's not like the reborn Raiden like the other Mortal Kombat characters, man.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
So it's a bit different this time. I might be wrong, but what I know in the previous game, Melina is a clone created from Kitana and Baraka's blood or something, right? The Takatan's blood, created by Shang Tsung. So he have that permanent mouth thing, but this one, it feels like, I think they're sisters, and Melina have some kind of virus or some kind of curse or something, some kind of disease, which causes the teeth to sharpen like a vampire, man. And it seems like Kitana is trying to protect Melina and try to prevent people finding out that Melina have this thing, Melina still wanted the throne, but it's a bit different this time. Maybe it's more to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor and Loki. How Loki wanted the throne, all that kind of stuff. And as you can see, Kung Lao assisted this time and he have the bladed head already. In previous games, like MK1, for example, the original MK1, they have this original cast of characters. And the newer characters like Kenshi, for example, didn't appear. They didn't even think of those characters yet. And now since they reboot the entire timeline back to MK1, they already have the ideas of newer version of characters. So are they gonna include those newer generation of characters into MK1? Or are they gonna maintain to the core MK1 characters, man? Aside from Kenshi, of course. And look at this. The fatality of this is so, oh my god, it's so disgusting, man. It seems like Scorpion's kunai pierced through Sub-Zero's eyes, man, and it's flaming hot kunais. I just actually kind of realized that Sub-Zero have the classic costume, man, with the kind of hood over his head. And I'm assuming this Sub-Zero is Bi-Han and not Kuai Liang. And man, can you imagine if you're in Ed Boon's shoes? I kind of feel for him, man. He started the whole Mortal Kombat game, and then after so many years, he came back to Mortal Kombat 1 and have all these classic characters. It must be down memory lane for him, man. All the nostalgia. He probably cry, man. If I were him, I will cry. You sit down in a room alone, and then suddenly you have this reality truck hits you right in the face. And then you realize, man, see how far I've come. Just thinking about this already gave me goosebumps all over the body, man. You started the Mortal Kombat 1, and now you're back in Mortal Kombat 1, and you have all these improvements and everything. Everything you've learned throughout all the previous installments, you can bring it back to Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, fun fact for you guys. I actually share the same name as Ed Boon, My real name, the middle name is Boon. So, seeing Ed Boon and me have the same name, kind of funny, man.
I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god.
He deserved it, man. He got short end of the stick for so many games. Mortal Kombat 9 he got killed. And imagine you as like a hardcore Mortal Kombat fan following Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat 1 and seeing him as like the child of prophecy, you know, the guy that is gonna lead the whole Mortal Kombat story. And then seeing him get killed, so disrespectful. And then of course people will get mad, man. And then to step on Liu Kang's name further and to disrespect him more, they make him a revenant and now getting him promoted into the Fire God and the protector of Earthrealm. Man! So yeah, that's gonna be all for the Mortal Kombat 1 full presentation, reaction and analysis. It's interesting to see how Boon comes full circle with getting Jean-Claude Van Damme coming to play Johnny Cage. So yeah, I'm gonna keep a lookout for more Mortal Kombat 1 videos. If you guys do like the video, do like, comment, subscribe and share this video with others. And with that, goodbye and have a nice day guys. Bye!